Hi there, Stuart here from arlotsocial.com. In this video, I'm just going to give you an analogy really, just give you an example of how building a business is all about marketing. It's all about how, all these different things that you can do with marketing that will enable you to grow the business and why it's so important. So let's just crack on with the video. As you can see on the screen, you've got a red spider in the center. So I'm doing it like this because it will make more sense as we go, right? But imagine the spider is a business. This is your business that you've just started, and you've created this little web. Okay, so this little web here is your marketing. So at this stage, you may have just literally launched your business and told some friends about it. And for this example, I'm going to use let's say a kitchen fitter or some kind of trade, bathrooms or flooring or something like that. Because at Arlot we work with a lot of these types of companies. It's my background as well, so I understand it. So we're going to use the spider is a tradesman of some description, and the web represents the marketing. So marketing is literally any time you might say to someone, "Oh, I'm a kitchen fitter." Okay, I'm a small builder. I do X, Y, and Z. That's anything there, and then everything else that I'm going to cover today is marketing. So let's imagine that's your web then. Okay, so and all these flies here, if you're wondering what they are, these are all your potential customers. So you've got big flies. So let's say you're supplying and fitting kitchens. These big flies here are like your big £50,000 projects, okay? And then you've got little flies here that are just looking for someone to fit their small Wicks kitchen that they bought themselves. So big variants. This one wants walls knocked out, and they're very big jobs. So just to give you an idea and to get you thinking about this is all your customers. They have no idea that you exist. There's no way of them going into your web at this stage because it's so small. They just don't know who you are, or why they should buy from you if they did know. So that's that. Okay, so what we're going to do then, we're going to think about what happens when someone starts a business. They will probably, as a first point of call, they will probably get some business cards printed. That's quite typical. It's quite exciting when you design your first business card and you see it. It becomes real. You can start giving it out to people and telling them you've launched this business. And then probably nothing happens. It's unlikely you're going to start getting business. You need to do a few more things. You go, your partner or something says, "Oh, we'll get a Facebook page set up." So you set up a Facebook page in your business name. That's really cool. That's working. Again, it's not really going to do a lot on its own. You have to do some stuff with Facebook so that people can see it. Maybe you might share it in some groups or something. So, it's a start. And then we say, right, there's also Instagram. So we also post on, set up a page on Instagram. So you're now starting to get a little bit more presence. Things are starting to, seem real. The business is working. We're going to start posting on Instagram because obviously now you've got your page. Let's go and post on it. Yeah, still not really doing a lot. You can maybe try doing some networking. Networking is always something that's done quite early on. Now, if you're a tradesman, you're going to need a van. So let's get the van sign written. So now you're driving around. Now people are seeing the van. They might see your Facebook. You've given them a business card. You're starting to build a presence now. So here's the point. So we've started to do this. Your web's starting to get a little bit bigger. There's more chance of catching one of these flies. Now your web is slightly bigger than what it was before. So what is it else that we can do to start getting more clients? Maybe now you've got a couple of jobs. Let's get some testimonials from your customers. Get them on your Facebook page. And that's a big one. That's going to start making some difference, because people nowadays one of the first things they will do is check your referrals, your testimonials, to make sure that you're legit, and if you're dodgy, you're not going to have any testimonials, or you might even have some negative ones. So there's that. So that's great. Now we've got some testimonials. That's going to be a big help. The foundation really of any marketing for a business really is still having a website. So if we plunk a website in, just finding there's a lot of things on here. So there we now have a website been built, right? Foundation of the business. Again, it's not going to do anything on its own, but just having it there is a good starting base. You've got something to reference to. You can then go back, put it on your business cards, put it on your Facebook page. It's beginning to start to take some momentum now. We could put an advert in a local magazine. I think my little video is covering this, but it says local magazine. Let's just move that over here. I'll put it down the bottom there. Okay, so now we're beginning to make some progress. You might perhaps then have your website optimized for search engines, which is SEO. So that's doing all like your meta tags and making sure all your keywords and everything are correct. You can get backlinks and all kinds of things with SEO, but let's just say you got the basics done, just to try and get those pages found when people are searching organically on Google and other browsers. So okay, we're making some progress now. We better make this web a bit bigger. So there we go, the web's growing a little bit more. Now we are then going to start doing some postcards that we can give out. Again, very similar to business cards. You might have a promotion on there or something that gets people thinking about it. You might get on Twitter and start, or X as we should call it now, and we're going to go take a big jump and put some forms on our website. People like filling in forms on websites as opposed to picking up the phone now. So it's really important you get those forms on there. So here we go, forms on the website. Let's make that web bigger yet again. So as you can see, the web's starting to really grow now. You've got more chance of catching these customers and more chance of them knowing you're there. So what other things can we do? It starts getting difficult now. Thinking about what else is there I can do? I'm still not getting enough customers. But trust me, there's loads of things you can still be doing. So for example, how many times are you following up after you've done a quotation? Follow-ups are really, really important. Most businesses may follow up once or twice. You should be following up at least 7 times. Hardly any business will do that. We can then start doing some paid advertising. So for example, you could do remarketing to anyone that's been on your website, because most people will start thinking about something. Let's say a kitchen. I'm gonna do my kitchen in a few months' time, and they will begin searching. They might hit across your website, but they might not be quite ready yet. So you want to capture those people and stay in their mind. So they've been on your site, you can start advertising to them. They will continue to see your little ads pop up all over the net, and it's actually quite a cost-effective way of advertising. So remarketing is a big one, and it's the first bit of paid advertising we've done. So I'm going to make that web a bit bigger there. So what else have we got then? We could now at this stage maybe get some promotional merchandise, so some mugs or some pens or something like that, so you can give to your customers that stay on the site. Some things like, if you're a boiler engineer, having a little magnet that you put on the boiler, so it reminds them to call you when it's due for servicing. So it's there, it's always there. Promotional merchandise. You might perhaps fancy doing some cold calling, but old school now, but still works if you can do it properly. So there you go, cold calling. And let's say people are calling you back, how many business owners don't answer their phones when they ring? You're going to lose work if you're not answering your calls. So you put a call answering service in place so your calls never get missed. Goes to email and you can call them back. So there's another bit in there. Let's make the web bigger. Right. We then there's lots more on here. I'm just trying to get them in a order that makes sense. This one was old. I should have said this ages ago, but you share your Facebook page with your friends and get them to like the page and share it and all that kind of stuff. Makes a little bit of a dent, can be helpful. You might want to get some leaflets printed, post them around your local area, promoting your products or your services. So that's a really good one. And obviously in the early days as well, when you're doing good work and you're really passionate and customers are happy, then you ask them to refer you to their friends and their family. That's a really big one. Let's make the web bigger. There we go, we're bigger again. We may then go and take a massive leap of faith and actually go out and get a property, like a little shop front or perhaps an office or something. Whatever it is, you might get something that will enable you to grow your business to the next stage. We go and get a property. That's definitely going to be a big one. So we're going to grow the web again. As you can see now, all these things in place, they all work together as well, which is really a big sort of factor in this. When it's not just about having these individual things in place, together they work, because on your Facebook page you'll have links to your website, and then you can post your Facebook page on your Twitter. So often would go, they get a postcard with your Facebook page on it. They go to your Facebook page and then they click on your website and then they click on your Twitter link, and then from the Twitter they see a tweet that they then go back to your website, which then kicks in the remarketing. They then see the ad, they click on the ad, they go back to the website where they fill a form in, they then call you and the answer service picks it up and sends you the email. See where I'm going with this? It's getting like a massive web of making it basically impossible. You're dominating your market and it actually becomes impossible for your potential customers not to know who you are and not to go ahead with work with you. Let's just drop some other ones in here, some big ones here. Radio ads, not my favourite type of marketing, but can work for some businesses, and if you do it right, it can work really well still. Billboards, never ever done it, but obviously it's an option. It's a fact, it works for businesses, because otherwise they wouldn't be there, would they? You might put someone on some telesales for you, just phoning up existing clients, potential clients, people that have filled in forms on your site. Bingo, here we go. Web's got a bit bigger. What else can we do? We might make a promotional video to put on our website. So let's put that in there. Promotional video. That's a really good one. Video is really, really powerful now because people don't want to consume content the way they used to. Life is much faster now, so people want things at the click of a button. So and just to sit there and consume it by video is the easiest way that you can do that. Now you might also at this point now say, right, I've got my Facebook page, it's not really doing much, let's get a company in like Arlot Social. I'm going to drop a little promotion here on this. There's nothing on here that Arlot really can't help you with, but our speciality starts with social posting, social media management. So we do that really well. That's what the core of our business is. So we do some professional posts that start going out every single week, twice a week, 4 times a week. Professional long copy posts showing your work off and how great you are and what your business is about. That makes a big impact. Let's make the web a bit bigger now. There we go. It's starting to really grow now. Your customers are not going to be able to miss you soon. Let's really ramp it up. Okay, we're going to do newspaper print. do a campaign in the local newspaper. That's going to get you a bit of traction. Let's make that web a bit bigger. There we go. And we're going to do some blogs. Something again that Arlot Social can help with. It ties in with our content writing that we do for Facebook. We could literally duplicate those Facebook posts and put them straight onto a blog, so your blogs are constantly generating content on the web, and that will really help your SEO take it to another level. So blogs, that's hidden. Let's move that up here, and let's definitely grow the web, because that's massive, especially over time. That's a really big, powerful one. You want to make sure that you're on Google Maps. Google Maps is really important. It's another free, very useful resource, so we definitely want to be using that. And alongside that, you can do regular posting again, so another thing like powerful like blogging. And you may say, we're going to start a YouTube channel. Okay, so we're going to do some regular video content and get it out on YouTube. So there we go. We're getting bigger and bigger. And then we're going to go for one of the big boys. We're going to go into Google AdWords. I'm going to start really driving some traffic to our website. Google AdWords will do that for you. And one of the biggest things that you can do. And that's definitely going to drive up, again, the web's getting bigger and bigger. And then we're going to also drop in at the point where we're driving we're spending some good money now on AdWords. So that's people that are actually searching for your service, really like targeted. It can be expensive, but these are the best customers because they're searching for your service that you're offering. So that goes, and we want a CRM to back it up so that we can send people text messages, and we can send people emails, and we can back that up with some telesales. Yeah, there it is, CRM emails. And we may also want to back that up as well with some video ads. So now, the web's getting bigger, and it's getting bigger until a point where you're just capturing everyone. That's when you've got all those things in place. That now makes a bit more sense with the web. Like it's huge. Your customers are not. They're just not going to miss you. They're going to know you're there. You've backed it up with testimonials. You're always answering your phone. The forms are there that they can fill in. They're probably going to, if they don't get hit one way, they're going to get hit another way. There's no escape for them. They're going to see your business when they need your service, bang, and that's it. And what's fantastic about this is this is not going to work for a one-man band. This is about growing a business. So you would start off as a one-man band, and actually that business is going to get bigger as the web gets bigger. Your spider's going to become bigger. You're going to have more spiders as you bring on staff, and that web is going to then grow even more. So it just keeps going and going and going. And the bigger it goes, the better the service you can deliver to your clients, and in turn the better lifestyle you can have, the more you can charge, the more holidays you can take, the better training for your staff, the better tools, materials, vehicles, machinery. You might want to go out and get a showroom and and employ more staff. That business just keeps growing. It's a big monster, and you just keep feeding it and spending more money on marketing and AdWords and all the rest of it, and it just keeps getting bigger. And that's how you go. That is it. There's no escape. That is how you go from being a small business, a man in a van, to a huge company, if that's what you want to do. Obviously, you may get to a point where you have enough business and actually you're quite happy with staying one-man band. You don't want staff. You don't want to grow that big. But even so, you still need a web of a certain size, because if you don't do that and then work drops off, it can be stressful in itself. So this web will always work. The bigger you grow it, the more effective it is and the more sense it makes. But yeah, I hope that has helped and did make sense. And if Arlot Social can help you with any of this, we can help with videos, we can help with setting up Google, we can do video website design, we can set you up on Google Maps, we can do your social posting, as I said, we can help you with leaflet design, logo design, we can help you with the CRM. We have our own CRM system, we can set that up for you. There's literally not really anything on here that we can't help with, and if we can't, we'll know someone that can. So if you want to grow your business, if you want to build a massive web like this so that you become the dominant force in your market, come and speak to Arlot Social, because that's what we do and we're really, really good at it. Thanks for watching, and as I say, get in touch if we can help you with this.